Good evening, everyone. My name is Baudinette, very close to Jacinta, well done. Great to be here, what a fantastic venue. And thank you again to Helen and the Luxperience team for the invite. Today I'm going to talk about digital video and rich media, and in particular in luxury travel marketing. Just get my clicker working. I'm sure you're all ready for a cocktail anyway, is that right? Pretty close. So, as Jacinta said, I'm the executive producer and creative director for LuxHD, and we're a brand film agency and production company based here in Australia, with offices in Hong Kong and Los Angeles. We make films, we make commercials and rich media content for the luxury travel and lifestyle markets. We love being in this business. We have clients all across the Asia Pacific, and I think this region in particular is quite bold when it comes to digital marketing. You saw some of the material from Tourism Australia earlier. Fantastic stuff, very inspirational, I'm sure you'd agree. Just going to give you a quick look at some of our work while I chat further. So today we'll be able to hopefully introduce some new ideas and insights into what is and what isn't working in the world of digital marketing. And we'll look specifically at the role of video in the luxury travel space, and the importance of story and real, genuine character. That's enough of that. I want to keep your attention. So stories are in us. They travel with us. And many that are seeking high-end experiential travel are story lovers too. I want to take you behind the scenes for a few minutes of a project from just a few years ago and show you the process that goes into creating content that is true, genuine, and incredibly well received across many cultures and languages for a global luxury brand, BMW.
Have you ever had a really good friend?
We had such different lives, such different interests.
So I needed for a 30 seconds shot 3 cameramen.
Yeah.
Well, should I give you a life story or a car story?
Well, I'll start off with the most commonly used one in South Africa, meerkat.
And when I was 13 years old, I decided I want to be a racing driver.
So how long were you living alone out here?
Ooh, 7 years, roughly.
Just you and the meerkats?
And then one of us, we can't remember which one, said, well, let's go by motorbike.
Theory goes, if you're around the person long enough with cameras, after a while they forget that you're there.
Sort of getting there.
But usually that takes a few weeks.
Oh, great.
Push it!
Entering frame.
Yeah, I would say almost, let's go maybe forward a little bit more, see what else happens, around and shoot some of that on 16. One more time, let's start it from the beginning.
Ready?
What light do you want?
Just the last thing to load in.
Have you gotten a number of good shots?
Excellent shots.
Okay.
Drive as close to the camera as possible.
Drive, and I'll just jump in the
And
van.
creep up to the camera. Point straight at the camera.
If we started at 8,
Yeah.
is that okay?
Come back out again, too. This is super loud. So, yeah, let's
Okay, you're out.
Let's get about 10 seconds.
You know what, I'm going to get one more little tiny bit of a detail.
Yeah,
just
I
kinda...
can see how that can totally work.
Okay, camera's ready, camera's rolling.
I could connect with this car because it has a special spirit.
I don't know, it's my home, my living room, the M5, and it's really fun to drive.
So I know that was a few minutes, but I think it gives a really good insight into, obviously, the energy that goes into creating something that's completely unscripted and natural. That is a premium brand with real stories, real engagement on social media, as you saw at the end there. It just blew up, basically. And a genuine long-term connection to a brand. But loyalty is the underlying concept here, and it's built on a personal level. It's about getting personal with digital marketing and humanizing your brand. This concept may not fit everyone here today, but it is one of the most accessible and cost-effective ways to make a real impression with your audience. And it's most certainly a strong trending concept in the world of travel and leisure. There's this move away from a transactional relationship in this business, where you're simply selling a tour, a room, an experience, to an interactional relationship. And that starts well before your client even seriously considers booking with you. This space is where a personal experience and a brand relationship is created and fostered. And social media is the perfect stage for this to take place. But it's more than simply tweeting or Instagramming your monthly special offers. Please, no more of that. It requires real engagement, and that requires real content. I was in Hawaii last week for the launch of Michael Hill's new collection. Michael Hill's a jeweler for our international visitors, and some television commercials. And although in this case we're talking about jewelry, it is a product that's aspirational in nature, much like the experiences you're all engaged in. Again, the campaigns are all story and character driven, but every film has a series of characters and stories attached that are dispersed through websites and social media. Beautifully filmed, they align their brand to the concept of love.
You and me sitting on top of the world, carefree, just a boy and a girl. It's likely we'll both fall in love, like it should be. Baby, you know that I can't resist. Ooh, ooh, sitting on top of the world with you. You, me, sitting on top of the world, carefree, just a boy and a girl.
Now, while we might not consider Michael Hill to be a luxury brand, it is another great example of engaging stories being all around us. And aligning your brand to real experience is a powerful move. This spot was, a 30-second version of that spot was shown during the Super Bowl last year and absolutely blew up for the Michael Hill brand. Incredible amount of search, incredible amount of social media. The other key element here is, though, that it poses a question and it draws an emotional and powerful response from the viewer. I just want to quickly take you through some data from last year. Travellers are spending more time watching online video than ever before. The views of travel-related content are up 118% from last year. Travellers are increasingly using mobile devices to consume travel content anywhere and anytime. And in 2014, mobile devices accounted for roughly 30% of all travel video views online. Mobile viewing on tablets was up an incredible 205%. That's just in 12 months. And while travellers on YouTube are interested more so in community-generated content, the majority of travel-related viewing is for brand and professionally released content. And in fact, the views of branded content are up 394% in the previous year. When we produce these films for our clients, we produce the same content in many what we call share-ready ways, as short glimpses of the longer format films. So a typical package for us includes 6 or 12 15-second Instagram, EDM, Twitter video-ready mini films that are ready to roll out whenever our clients feel the timing is right. All of these are deeply personal, character-focused pieces that share real stories and are really successful. And while this type of media and production might seem or at least look expensive, the investment is typically less than your professional photographic package. Plus, we let you keep all the footage. Big difference. But most importantly, we work with you to develop storylines and concepts so you're not alone in developing and reinventing this brand piece. Another great resource, of course, is engaging with influencers. The bloggers, the vloggers, the writers, media famils. Every famil is a media famil. All of us are capable of sharing content today. So a little shift in thinking there. While we're talking about leveraging opportunities, I want to just give you a sneak peek at something we have in the pipeline. We're working with Brent Wallace, who's here today. Good to see you, Brent. Brent's the author of Where's Brent Been, which I'm sure you've probably heard of, and one of Australia's leading luxury travel bloggers and agents. It's called Lux HD Express, and it's a short format, engaging, very stylish, high production value web series with new content from somewhere around the globe every week. Let's have a quick look at that now. It's a great example of content that can be leveraged by agents, tourism boards, properties, and other industry suppliers can engage by becoming presenting partners, gaining exposure on a massive social level. By the way, we're looking for host regions for next season, so let's talk, those people out there. So hopefully there's something in this today that sparks some imagination, even if it is just simply sharing your own travel stories more in a more engaging way. Critically though, I hope that you can take another look at video not so much as a luxury extra, but an essential part of your marketing toolkit and a critical element in the way that you engage with your clients. I'll be around for the next day or so, so please say hello. I'm not as scary as I look, and I'd be delighted to meet you. Thank you indeed very much.